Hey, how's it going today? It's Tuesday. We are taking a look at new day, new challenges, and some of those emails and some of the information that I was taking a look at yesterday. I thought if I were to begin by taking a look at infrastructure and some of those projects up there, I think I have covered that previously, but just in case some of you haven't seen it, that would be one of those organizations, engineering organizations within UK, and how they building up the fleet, right? So I'll cover that briefly, and from there I'm gonna move into some of the projects and what they're doing. If we're to begin with this article, right, Babcock's, and it was released on November 7 last month. Babcock's LGE business goes from strength to strength as it secures a record number of new contracts. Babcock LGE business is a world leader in marine liquefied gas solutions. Has been significant success so far this year after winning more than 40 contracts and delivering more than 50 projects. From what I understood, right, they were focusing more on liquefied natural gases, right? Well, I'm trying to understand if they could keep or store nitrogen in the same tankers, right? So that would be an alternative there. If not that, perhaps that would that be an option, right? But again, this is what I'm trying to understand. If you are asking where hydrogen and LNG can be stored in the same location, it depends on various factors such as safety regulation, storage infrastructure, or intended use. In some cases, facilities may be designed to handle both hydrogen and or LNG, but it's crucial to follow safety standards and guidelines to prevent the potential hazard. And hydrogen and LNG have different properties and safety considerations, as well as I think it's how compressed you want to have your hydrogen, right? So many factors take into account, but I think it's possible. If we are taking a look at cost, I don't really believe it's best. It's just because the way how cost would be structured, right? But again, that's my own understanding in regards to cost, depending how you're going to be producing that hydrogen, right? What kind of methods. I have done that research to understand perhaps in the future, perhaps that would be done less engineering would improve and or some of those technologies would improve. Otherwise, perhaps, I don't know. Within this video, I'm going to be taking a look at hydrogen allocation round 2. First one was done, now I'm progressing and taking a look at round 2. I'm gonna be reviewing and reading all these documents either way, but I don't know. I have my own understanding, right? I know you are interested, or perhaps weigh your options, right? Try to understand the sector very well, right? Myself, I don't know. I need to read it. Not that I wanted to, but perhaps I'm gonna have to, right? The second hydrogen allocation round. HAR2, which will allocate hydrogen production business model support, is now open to applications. Just a quick one, right? There might be reasons why it might be better to use hydrogen, but that's about it. Something that I was taking a look at yesterday, that would be hydrogen innovation initiative demonstration, that's how it's called. Companies can apply for up to £50,000, and perhaps those companies can take a look from what I understood, right? I haven't filled any of those documents yet, and of how they could potentially, those organizations can use hydrogen, right? So this is where I am currently. I'm trying to understand it, right? So there might be some finance available up there. Once that's been said, UK aims to develop up to 10 gigawatts of low carbon hydrogen by 2030, subject to affordability and value for money. There might be a lot of problems here, right? The technology might be a great technology, right? The problems might be here, for what I understand, with the intention to that at last half of this will be from electrolytic hydrogen. Our ambition is to support up to 1 gigawatt of electrolytic hydrogen being in construction of operation by 2025. To achieve this, we plan to run yearly allocation rounds for the hydrogen production business model. Something where I'm taking this information from right here. The hydrogen allocation round 2, HAR2, market engagement, government response confirms the design and delivery for the second round. Okay, we hope to support up to 875 megawatts of low carbon hydrogen throughout HAR2, but we retain the right to allocate less if not enough projects apply for meet our eligibility criteria that provides sufficient. Okay. So there's some opportunities there, right? Application guidelines and supporting documents. Well, application guidelines contains detailed guidelines of projects looking to apply for HART for HPBM revenue support. Alongside the guidelines we have published, that would be some of the bullet points, right? Project application form is a series of key questions relating to the details of the project submission, which allow the project. The data sheets will form the primary basis for government to undertake the eligibility checks and score projects on the basis of evaluation criteria. Okay, that's the first point. I'm reading it for the first time, right? If you yourself, if you're gonna commit to any of that, you need to know what you're doing, right? I don't want to get anyone in trouble, right? That's a disclaimer there. So if you don't know what you're doing, perhaps you need to evaluate and weigh all the options and everything, right? Perhaps see a couple of people, right? So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, right? That's what I'm gonna do. Bullet point number 2. Annex A, free versions project data sheet that requires information regarding the eligibility and evaluation criteria of HART. Complete this version relevant to your production technology type. That will be Annex 1, Annex 2, Annex 3 electrolytic gasification, pyrolysis of biomass waste, as well as gas splitting production, solid carbon production and technologies, right? And the last bullet point, that will be Annex B, reference matrix, refers all evidence submitted alongside your project application form and completed timetables, noting which application questions the evidence supports. Okay. So there's engagement sessions, right? We are holding competition briefing webinars to share details of HRT and the application process registration during the competition briefly webinars. So that's one of 18 of December. So I think it's something that happened already last week, one Monday. The next one gonna be 15th of January, right? So the next month. So perhaps without see if you are actually serious, right, about what you're doing. And perhaps if you're interested in collaborating and working together, right, that's people I'm looking for. And from there, before committing into anything, perhaps that would be the best option, right? And perhaps attending competition briefing webinar, right? You can potentially register your interest there. Again, I'm not supported by Amazon. Send me a check again, yeah? I'm not supported by anyone. I don't know if it's good. I know it's bad. I have done enough research to understand perhaps how I would do it, but I don't know how others would do it. So perhaps there's a million ways how to do it, right? There will be a final engagement session on February 24th, which will focus on the HRT process and criteria. We will share the innovation and the session with once you have submitted the express of interest below, right? How to apply? Submit express of interest. Nice and easy, right? To be considered for application for HAR2, you as your project representative must submit express of interest on behalf of your project. Submitting express of interest by midday of 5th of February. Okay, so there's gonna be next round, and it's closing within the next 2 months, so to say. Close to 2 months, right? So, and again, I don't know when people are watching this video, right? If not, I might believe that might be another round, right? So we're taking a look at the first round happened 11 projects were confirmed, and there's a second round, and perhaps there's going to be a third round, right? Hopefully, right? I personally believe there should be more people in this space, right? Go at it. Yeah, go at it, you know what? Once you have submitted your express of interest, you will be given access to online application form and financial engagement assessment. Submitting applications, you are yes, property represent. Okay. So there might be some different ways how to do it, right? I'm skipping perhaps a lot of very important information, but again, myself, I've been in a number of situations and I have my own process how to do it, right? I don't want to get anyone in trouble, right? Yourself, if you are interested in learning more, have published a book. Within this book, I'm taking a look at livestock enterprise and where to begin when starting your own business and how to do it. Potentially, everyone would begin at a starting block. That would be a zero, right? And how potentially people can progress from there. Everyone will start. Everyone starts somewhere, right? We will take a look at financial goals. That would be a zero, and how people can progress from there to first 10,000 euros, dollars, pounds, and how you can achieve this sizable milestone for many people, right? You can find it. This and more. There's a lot of examples within the book. I personally believe there's a lot of historical lessons and people who have done it and what kind of experience they had, and potentially can save a lot of money by engaging in or learning more. If it's something you're self-interested, you can find it QR code in the company's website below. I don't know if there is a better way of helping supporting UK's economy and perhaps increasing interest in some of those competitions with regards to perhaps current prices within UK when people have to pay so much for electricity, right? If you yourself you believe you can use your knowledge, skills, expertise with some of those areas, right? There might be opportunities there. I'm looking to take a look at those opportunities, right? It might be not that easy to do. I don't know. It depends, right? Perhaps, perhaps it's very easy to do, right? So just I hope I'm communicating with the sharp people out there who not necessarily would bother people out there trying to do the best over there. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.